A long time ago, in the early 2000s, I was about 27 or 28, and I told a good friend of mine, I'm thinking about applying to business school. And he laughed at me. I felt so embarrassed, and I felt really small, and I felt defeated. And I wish I had felt angry, actually. I wish I had been like, how dare you doubt me? But instead, I just let his laughter shape my opinion of myself. I mean, the facts were I was an actor. I was a teaching artist working in school and after-school programs, and I had this part-time gig as a standardized patient, which is an actor who's hired by medical schools to go in and pretend to be sick so that the med students could practice working on sick people. It paid pretty good, but the fact was I didn't have any experience as a business person. So even though I had these kind of cool ideas about how to take my the way I teach theater and make it into some kind of business, when I told my friend about business school and he laughed, I just said, "You're right," and I never went to business school. And it took me about 7 or 8 years to start the business I have today. So what does all of this have to do with bullying? Well, we Go Girls know that confronting bullying means that we practice respecting ourselves and giving respect to others, and it also means that we practice commanding respect. And commanding respect means that we act in ways that give people the opportunity to show respect to us. So in my story, I let my feelings of fear and embarrassment take over. So of course it was okay to feel embarrassed. I mean, he was laughing at me. It was okay to feel afraid because I was doing something I hadn't done before. But in that moment I could have chosen to act a different way. What I know about years of acting experience is that it can feel kind of fun to pretend like you feel something that you don't. It's tricky in real life because we don't want to lie to ourselves or others about our feelings. We don't want to ignore our feelings, and we don't want to never feel vulnerable. That can make us feel sick. But when we're feeling small or sad or afraid, and we're looking in the eyes of someone who's laughing at us, we can choose to fake it and feel big and say to them or to yourself, you might think it's silly, but I believe I can do it. So, here I am. I'm in this business. I've been in this business for a few years now, and I feel like every day there's still something that I am afraid of. There's still something that I face that I think I can't do. But I've gotten really good at faking it. So good that I believe most of the time that I can do it. So good that people aren't laughing at me anymore. And if they are, I don't notice. I'm surrounded by people who respect me and who support me and who encourage me, and that's what we all want. We want to work and play and live in places where people support us and people believe in us. So it starts with believing in yourself. And when you don't, fake it. And keep faking it until you make it true. It works, trust me.